I decided that I'm going to make a red velvet protein coffee. After losing about 100 pounds with gastric sleeve, changing my eating habits, and going to the gym more often, I'm just trying to find ways to get my protein intake for the day while cutting back on calories and sugar, but not compromising on flavor because I love sweet shit. I stumbled across this gem in the nutrition center a few weeks ago. I'd never seen a red velvet protein powder before, so I was super fucking stoked to try this. So not only did I make my own red velvet syrup, but I am going to use this red velvet protein mix today also, just to really up the red velvet, so I don't have to do just like a chocolate or an unflavored protein. I've purchased a couple of red velvet syrups, and I just never really liked the taste of them. I always had to modify them to my own liking, and it's also really hard to find something that is zero sugar. So I made my own red velvet syrup. If you want that recipe, just let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll make a video showing you how to do that. I'm going to start off with some Fairlife milk, about 8 ounces. Feel free to omit this. I'm just not a huge fan of just a straight up milk taste. 1 scoop of Deion Sanders MRE Light protein powder in red velvet. 1 scoop of creatine. Also feel free to omit. I'm just trying to add some extra creatine into my diet. And a few pumps of my homemade red velvet syrup. If you came here looking for an aesthetically pleasing coffee video, you came to the wrong place. I don't have any of those fancy glass cups or anything like that to show you my lattes and my special drinks. I love using my Yeti because it keeps my ice from melting all day long and keeps my drink super cold without getting super watered down from the ice. And I know what you're thinking. She's using a Yeti? Yeah, bitch, I'm using a Yeti. I'm not a Stanley girl. I also don't have aesthetically pleasing ice. I just use the ice that my refrigerator makes. If you plan on using creatine in your coffee, make sure you're only using it in cold coffees. I only put it in my cold brews. If you put creatine into hot beverages, it lessens its potency and effects. If you need a cold brew recipe, Google it. So I'm just gonna pour until I feel like it's good. That seems about right. And I'm just gonna throw my protein shake right in here. Ooh, look how gorgeous and pink it is. That smells just like a red velvet cake. Since it is Valentine's Day and spring, my local Target did have this red velvet cold foam, so I'm giving it a try. You don't have to use this. You can use whatever cold foam you want, or you can even take your red velvet syrup and make your own cold foam, which is normally what I do. But I'm being lazy and I also wanted to try this, so I'm just gonna use this. Bone apple tea. Good shit. I drank it like Michael Rappaport.